Hi, folks. I'm on for a quick fin or so, or 200 of the number 4 hollow block in. We've got the crew getting started pretty early this morning, mostly because it's been very, very hot. And so we got the crew getting started. We got 2 sections of fence done, and we got an early morning sand delivery. So we're in good shape with the sand. Let me go over here and show you what the fence line looks like. We got Papa Frank over there helping out. Josephine, welcome in. Team Glenda Montero is in the house. I just was given a quick update because we got to get over to Letty Me's channel. Letty Me is having a giveaway this morning. You know, it's a celebration. And I'm one of the sponsors. I wanted to check in and say hello. So anyway, this is the progress we've made so far. So I wanted to let you know that we're making progress. It's going fine right now. And we decided this morning we're gonna put a tie beam up there. And so this is as high as the first 2 sections of fence are gonna go anyway, all of them actually. And then we'll tie them all together for extra strength. And then that'll also hide the fence in the background, the unfinished fence that's back there. And so right over here, Raid, thank you. Good morning, Anna Mae. Thanks for being here. We're going to be heading over to Letty's Live because we got a sponsorship going on there, and today's the big day. So Letty Me, you guys all know who Letty Me is. We're going to do a quick live here for an update, and then we're headed over there to her channel to say hi to everybody. Filipina Mel is here. Okay, so the fence is in good shape. The crew is making progress, and then over here, we haven't had much luck getting hold of the owner of this land. So what we're going to do is we're going to continue on and make this fence right here. We're going to make this fence. We're going to start work on this one. And it's going to match that one over there. The one that we have dividing our other house. So it'll match that one. We decided this morning to go ahead and start working on that fence line. So that's pretty much what the plan is here in the province as far, and once we get these fences done, once these are all built, then we'll start working on finally building. Hey, Mike is here from Hey Joe, Buena Vista Dreaming. Then we'll start working on leveling this and getting with the concrete guy so we can see how much it's going to cost in order to pour cement and to have rebar and all that placed and to level this land out. Now the foundation is going to take up the majority. The house is actually going to take up the majority of this 200 square meter lot. And so what that means is some if not most of the material, the rock that was put in place is going to be going in the center of the house structure, forming the foundation to the house, because we have to have the house elevated above street level for flooding purposes. So that's pretty much what's going on here. So if you guys understand, just like this house, which is about 2 or 3 feet above the road, this actual house will be about 2 or 3 feet above the level of the roadway out here. And again, that's for drainage. And then the rest of this we probably will concrete in or cement in as long as we can get the proper grade. If we're unable to get the proper grade, then we'll probably leave it with 3/8 or 3/4 inch gravel as being the final product. You know, we'll level it out as best we can because we want to have good drainage, because we're underneath We don't want water puddling. We're underneath an aquifer. You know, we're underneath a swamp. Remember, I was telling you guys that we reclaimed swamp here. Now, this is all swampland that we reclaimed. And so this is river rock. And this is all to ensure that at some point in time, a house that you build on this does not collapse. This house is not going to be carrying a heavy load. And that's because we're using steel beams, 2x4s, metal 2x4s, metal everything, except for the foundation is going to be concrete, and we're going to have concrete supports. So these guys are doing it the way that we're going to be doing it here. They're already in progress down here at this house down at the end. They're doing an extension of their home, and they're doing a great job. And so that's pretty much what it's going to look like. A lot of people, they're switching over. They're no longer using hollow block to build a house. They're using other materials, lighter materials, that provide for thermal breaks. You know, so that's pretty much what the plan is. For example, see this 3/4 inch gravel? That's what formed our house, really. So underneath the foundation of our house is river rock, the same as over here on the new lot, along with 3/4 inch gravel to level it out. And we didn't get it perfect. You know, one of the disappointing things is we didn't get this thing, you know, perfectly level. And so if you look over here, of course the house is level, you know, the foundation is perfect. But if you look over here, right, this side of the gravel is lower than this side. It wasn't leveled in advance. It was an afterthought. You know, I must have brought in 30 or 40 truckloads of gravel in order to get this where we needed it. So the outside was livable space. And then we added this outdoor kitchen and then CR. So this turned out to be really nice. I like the way this turned out. It's not perfect, you know, but it's as close as you can get. So anyway, so you get the plan, right? You get the plan. It's going to be the structure of the house. It's going to be hardy flex, they call it, and then metal studs like the ones that you're seeing here. I hope they won't mind me coming in there and showing you, letting me having a giveaway on one of the sponsors. Head over to Letting. All right, I'm back. Hang on, guys. I forgot to disable the Wi-Fi, so it's fighting for Wi-Fi. What installation are you going to use? We're going to use the Rockwool installation. It's coming out of Cebu, Mike. You're going to use inside perimeter walls. Perimeter walls, inside perimeter walls. Look at this beautiful work over here, you guys. It's amazing. I got to show this to you. All right, see this? Look at this. Look at this beautiful work. It's amazing. These guys are definitely pros. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing, yeah. I love this. I've never seen anything like it. It's beautiful. So I can hardly wait. I can hardly wait to see how this is all going to turn out. I'm so excited for them. I mean, it just completely takes care of problems like the sun hitting the windows and everything like that. It's just amazing. You can see they got a lot going on here. Thank you, guys. Thank you for letting me take a look. I appreciate it. Okay, so on the house, Mike, it's just concrete, rebar foundation, concrete supports, very traditional looking. And then all the perimeter walls of the house are going to be 2x4, metal 2x4. And on top of that, you're going to have Hardy Flex board. Hardy Flex, easy to work with. We're going to go with vinyl windows, I believe. Let me know, Mike, if you have any some suggestions for me as I'm explaining this. Vinyl windows, most likely. The rooms, they're going to be 3 bedrooms. They're going to be facing this side because the sun rises here, and so I wanted to keep the heat off the bedroom to save on air conditioning. And then the kitchen on this side over here. So the entire footprint of this 200 square meters is basically going to be house. I didn't realize that until I started measuring stuff myself off of the plans, and I realized that, hey, wait, you know. And so leveling this thing out so it's perfect may not be necessary. We're going to have to wait and see. We're going to have to wait and see how it turns out. All right, I'm excited because whenever you're making progress, it's always very exciting. They're going to go grab a water hose. I think they're going to go to the hardware store and they're going to look for a water hose. Mike says, sounds like you're on the right track. They make a roof sandwich panel with rock wool inside too. Yeah, we're gonna do it that way. I'm keeping an eye on things, Mike. You know, I'm paying attention. I'm paying attention to how they roll, how they're starting to change the way they construct homes here in the Philippines. Of course, plenty of houses are being made with the traditional way, you know, which is number 4. What's it called there? Number 4. It's a different strength of when you're constructing a house, right? You have to pay attention to how much cement and what type of cement and all that other stuff that you add to your mix. And then they use a different grade for making the fence. You know, but I went over there, I shook the fence a few times. It's pretty strong. It's pretty sturdy. So anyway, I'm going to get over to Lady Me's channel right now because she's probably live. You guys head over there and support Lady Me. There's giveaway in progress today. And we want to make sure that we go stop by and say hi. If you have any questions, please don't be shy. Put them in the comment section below. And remember that every Friday at 6 p.m. Philippine Day and Time, we have our Friday giveaway where 3 people win 333. And we're now stuffing the pig for Christmas. So we've got the piggy bank. The piggy bank's getting full up. And we're making sure that we got plenty of opportunity for you to win plenty of money when Christmas time arrives. They start the Christmas celebration in September, October. It's just around the corner. And so Mike from Canada, thank you so much for that suggestion. That Dan, don't forget what you say. You reminded me that we have to start that early to make sure we have plenty of money inside that pig for you to win before Christmas time. And we'll be telling you in the live streams how that goes, how that contest is going. Minnie, you're out of control. What are you wearing there? You're wearing your tiger. Uh-oh. She's so silly. All right, everybody. I didn't know she was going to do that. Mike, have Cora talk to her, okay? All right, everybody. That's all I got. I make it up as I go along. We'll see everybody later. Bye-bye.